Kia ora koutou. Welcome to another edition of the Hot Air Sports Podcast with me, Macca, and my good mate, Mahona. How are you this morning, Aaron?
I'm good, mate. I'm good. It's the weather's warming up. It's heating up here, mate. It was 28, 29 degrees yesterday, and it must have been 100% humidity overnight. Very, very hot. It's hot in Auckland, and it's getting even hotter in Liverpool, mate. Even
It
hotter.
certainly is. It certainly
Oh,
is. Since we
has it
last
been
spoke,
this bad? Has it been this bad since we've been podcast? I don't think it's ever been this bad since we've been
I,
potting
I,
anyway.
I've been supporting Liverpool since 1974, which is 51 years now,
And I'm 77.
and I've
Yep.
never seen it this bad.
Nah.
Never,
Um,
never, ever.
even even when we had Roy.
Even
Uh,
when we had Roy. Yep,
at least we got rid of him pretty quick, smart, and mate, it's slot on borrowed ground. To me, he's a dead man walking now. I mean,
yep,
okay, last podcast we said here's a couple of things he could do. He did a couple of things. We had a couple of positive results.
yep,
We played against two teams that wanted to play football against us, and we played pretty well against Real Madrid and Aston Villa, didn't we?
yep.
And
We
then
did.
City showed us how to really play football, and we just got so much more depressed. And now even Virgil van Dijk's playing like crap, mate. Um,
Yeah.
they're just getting worse and worse and worse in every position, and I just cannot see anything other than. I mean, it's horrible to say after he won us the title last year, but anything other than Slot being gone by Christmas, mate, he has to be gone. I mean, after yesterday's result, that was one of the most piss poor performances I've ever seen from a Liverpool's, and I cannot say that it is all the personnel. I just can't say that. I can't say it's all
No,
the players.
you can't.
Where's the tactics? Where's the changing of
Yep.
people like Cody Gakpo and Ryan Gravenberch? They're like his sons. They just never get dropped. He just plays them and plays them and plays them. They don't
Yep.
show any fight. I mean, that's the thing as well. Where's the fight? Where's the bite and the tackle?
Mm.
Where's the effort? It's like all these effort areas, and then the tactics are just shit. They're just poor, and he doesn't
And
change anything.
I think the trouble, the last two games, Forest game and yesterday
Yeah.
against PSV, as Martin Tyler kept bloody calling them, idiot. The last two games, we've actually, it's almost like a different team's come out in the second half.
Yeah.
We've played well
Worst
in the
team.
first half. I
Yeah.
mean, we were 1-0 down at halftime against Forest, but we were playing well and we
Mm,
were creating chances. And then
mm,
yesterday against PSV, we had numerous chances to score. They
hmm.
they scored, then we scored, and
Ridiculous
yep, 1-1
penalty.
at
Yeah.
half time. Yep, well, if we can carry on like this in the second half, we'll be fine. They come out in the
Yep.
second half, it's like they put the C team out there.
It's
Nobody's
like
trying,
it's like
nobody's
his
making runs.
no. It's like his team talk is like, just remember, guys, you're a bunch of losers. You know, it's
Yeah,
honestly. It I just don't know what he does. It's like, I mean, and he's been saying it for weeks. He doesn't really know either, you know? And it's like,
mm,
it's not getting better. It's not even getting marginally better. It's just getting worse and
yeah,
worse and worse. And it's
yeah,
like, mate, if we don't want to be completely out of Europe next year, or even worse, almost playing in the bloody Conference League, we got to do something about it. We got to get someone in there that knows what they're doing. And it's almost like he's a different person this year, man. I mean,
yeah,
Arnie Slot, he had answers tactically for just about everything last year. This year, he's got none. He's just got
mm,
no answers. And it's just a sad, sad predicament. And it just seems like it's spreading throughout the team. We said it last time, and
yeah.
it's just everywhere.
I was talking
They
to a mate
can't pass the
yesterday
ball.
who's a Forest fan, but he also has an affinity for Liverpool.
Mm.
He was saying it's like Liverpool needs to score 3 or 4 goals just to get a draw.
Exactly. And even if we did, we'd probably score them in the first half, and then they'd score four to equalize in the last minute or something.
Yeah,
Yeah. I don't know. I just think
I've
we need.
I've been racking my brains and scratching my head. I'm surprised I've got hair left. It's incredible. Um, but I've actually noticed a pattern. I don't know if you've noticed it.
Mm,
Whenever we have a good year,
yeah.
we follow it up with a shit year.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that does happen, doesn't
Go
it?
right back to 2001 when we won the Cups treble.
Mm,
2002, we're like, oh, yeah, yeah, we're going to really do this and that. And we
yeah.
signed El Hadj Diouf and Salif Jao.
Yeah.
and thought,
After the
yeah,
World Cup.
we're gonna be up there. And shit, we
Yeah.
were.
Yeah.
2009,
When we did the treble.
we
Yep.
got runners up to Man United. We beat them 4-1 at Old Trafford. You know, the season of the great grey, all grey
Oh,
and red
shirt.
strip.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Um, Finished second. The year after, we sold Chevy Alonso and we
Yeah.
sold somebody else.
Yeah.
Rubbish.
Yeah.
Win the league in 2020.
Oh, you could even go back before then as well
Yep.
when
Oh,
when
2014 when Rogers
yeah,
almost won the
exactly. When
league.
Brendan Rodgers came so close and Steven
Yep.
Gerrard slipped. I mean, that was a great season. The next season,
We sold
terrible.
Luis Suarez and replaced him
We did.
with the wonderful Mario Balotelli and Ricky
Yep.
Lambert.
Yep. Unbelievable.
And
Yeah, it
then
is. And it's
when
almost
we won the premiership in 2020,
yep,
we followed. That was the year. The year after was our centre back crisis when
that's
Virgil
right.
got nobbled by Jordan Pickford, and then
We started
Matip
playing
went down, and we
Fabinho and
ended up
Henderson at
we
the back.
our two best midfielders at the centre back,
Yeah.
and the years like we when we almost pipped Man City with the record number of points.
Hmm.
Year after that was rubbish.
Yep.
We won the FA Cup and the League Cup. We're on a target for a quadruple the following year. Rubbish.
It's consistency, eh? I mean, we are basically City last year, except they were missing their best player. We're not missing a lot of play. I mean, yeah, we've got injuries,
Mm,
but that's another thing. Last year, Slot seemed to manage the injuries. This year,
yeah,
we just have injury after injury. He doesn't want to change the side. Someone like Chiesa, he's one of the few players that wants to run around and show that he's got a bit about him. He looks angry. I love it.
mm,
But he gets on for 5 minutes at a time.
yeah,
Even Endo doesn't play. Poor old Joe Gomez now has a knee injury. And he says, oh, he's been getting injections in his knee. Why is he in the match day squad then?
yeah.
You're not even
But
playing him.
why isn't Calvin Ramsey playing? He
Oh,
played really
exactly.
well in the League Cup
He
game.
did. One young player at right back. And instead, no, let's put Curtis Jones there.
Or even put Endo there.
I know. I just don't get it. I don't get what his answers are, and I don't think he does either. I
No.
just he just doesn't seem to want to change it. Okay, so we've lost what is it? 9 of the last 12. Will it be 10 and 13 after West Ham? You reckon? Oh, I can't see us beating West Ham. That's how bad it is. We can't.
Yeah.
We go in there. I'm worried about West Ham and Sunderland, mate. Oh, yeah. Honestly,
Oh, Sunderland will beat us at Anfield.
oh, probably. Well, the last three games at Anfield, mate, 10-1 on aggregate,
Yeah.
and we who have we played? We played Palace, Forest, and PSV. Some
Mm,
fantastic teams. 10-1 to them. I mean,
yep.
mate, that for a team like Liverpool, I'm sorry. I mean, he seems like a lovely guy, Mr. Slot. He did great for us last year, but you can't just say it's all the players. I mean, it's just tactics. There's so much wrong, and
Yeah.
he, it, it, yeah, it just hasn't shown any real answers, eh, man? So,
No. No. Not at
um,
all.
so what are they going to do? Are they going to put Gerrard in charge for
Well,
until they
one
get?
one one article I read last night was Zinedine Zidane's available.
That would be
Well, he's not
interesting.
managing at the moment.
No, no, he can get superstars playing well, can't he? I mean, there's also Inzaghi who left Inter he's
Um,
in the Middle East, which he could be a
yeah.
goer. I mean, he's a great manager.
Mm,
But yeah, and of course there's the Crystal Palace manager Glasner. I love him, but I doubt he'd move mid-season. So
yeah.
who knows what we do, mate? Who knows what we do? It's not that great being a Liverpool fan at the moment, though, is it? It's yeah, I used to love
It's
getting
good being a
getting up
Scottish
early.
fan.
The mighty Scotland, the mighty
Yeah, we
Scotland.
haven't
What
we haven't spoken to them then. What a game that was.
what an absolute
Unbelievable. I tell you what,
amazing game.
if somebody was walking past the motel at about quarter to 10, 10 o'clock last Thursday, they would
Mm.
have wondered what the hell was going on inside.
Yeah,
Because
the
I was
text
hooting and
messages were
hollering.
flying. Oh, mate, that was just one of the most phenomenal games of football I've ever seen, I think. I mean, it was just back and forth, and perhaps three of the greatest goals Scotland have ever seen scored
Oh,
in one game.
incredible. Yeah,
They were just marvelous goals, weren't they? I mean,
yeah.
that Kieran Tierney goal, I mean, he just hit that so sweet. And he was playing it right back on the right hand side and hit it with the left foot. Absolutely great stuff by Steve Clark. And then the one from halfway. And I love the commentary from the radio commentary. The guys go, hit it, hit it, hit it. And he did
Yeah.
from halfway. And Scotland through to the World Cup, mate. Absolutely
Yeah.
fantastic. It's been a good couple of decades since I've made it through. So, woohoo! World Cup.
Yes,
Here they come.
absolutely.
Fantastic.
Yep, quite right. And Andy Robertson after the game, what an emotional interview.
Talking about Diogo Jota and how much he'd missed him, especially their chats about the World Cup and dreams that they had together of going. Of course, the last World Cup, Scotland didn't make it. Portugal did, and Jota got injured, didn't he? So
Yeah.
neither of them made it. Yeah, I think that is the wild card in the whole thing with Liverpool. You know, we that is the thing that we don't know and we'll never know how much it's affected the players. But I
Yeah.
honestly don't think that um, what's happened to Jota has made Virgil van Dijk want to play handball or
Oh, what was that all about?
Ibrahima Konate never kicked the ball before or you know Gravenberch not being able to play a pass forward. I don't think that that's because of Jota. I don't.
No,
I think
no.
it's affected them mentally, sure, but if we had good coaching, I think we could solve some of those problems. So yeah, it's a horrible thing that happened, but yeah, it was lovely, wasn't it? It was lovely to see Andy
Oh, yeah.
Robertson talk like that, and so good to see Scotland through. Be nice to see Ireland there too.
It would. It would. Well, all five
Still in with a
UK
chance, aren't
are still in with a chance. Northern
they? Yeah.
Ireland and Wales have both got to go through a playoff, but Republic of Ireland, Scotland, and England are all there. So yeah, it could be an interesting old World Cup. What do you think? Make of
Yeah.
this news that FIFA's considering suspending Cristiano Ronaldo's sentence so he can play in the first two
They
games of the
aren't
World Cup?
considering it. They've done it. They've done it. He's playing. It's like absolutely fucking ridiculous, if you'll excuse
Oh,
my
it
French.
is.
Mate, it's like rules for one guy, not for
Yep.
another, you know? I mean, they never did it for David Beckham. They never did it for anyone. They've never done it for anyone. It's like,
No.
and I found it quite funny that it was announced the day after he was spotted walking with Donald Trump,
Yeah.
who's one of Gianni Infantino's best things. I'm sure Donald Trump was basically saying, "I used to play football. I was such a good football player. So good, so good. I was so good. Ronaldo, Ronaldo, you were good, but I'm so good too. I'm so good." I can
I
just
remember
imagine.
the time. I remember the time I played in the same team as Jeffrey Epstein.
Man, we put the ball in the hole. We put the ball right in the hole. Oh
Anyway,
yeah,
enough talking
yeah.
about that rubbish.
Ronaldo, ridiculous. That's a
Let's move
ridiculous
on to
decision.
something that I think there were a lot of people anticipating about this time last week was going to be some absolutely brilliant Test cricket. Um,
Oh yeah, oh
but it didn't
yeah.
quite turn out that way. It was all over in 2 days.
Well, it was
What
brilliant
was
test. It was brilliant to watch.
it was the T20 version of Test cricket.
I think that's the shortest amount of time that England's batted in a test. What was it? Dizzy Gillespie came out in the papers afterwards. Oh, Jason Gillespie,
Yeah,
and said when he scored his one double century, he batted more time and but batted faced more balls than England did in both innings.
yeah.
Um, it's
But how
just look,
crazy on how crazy was it on Saturday when they were 100 runs ahead with only one wicket down, England,
yeah, yeah,
and everybody thought, right, this is, whoa, here we go, this is turning into, and then within 10 minutes after the lunch break,
5 wickets or something.
they were
Yeah,
five down.
yeah, it was nuts. I mean, look, I love Brendan McCullum. I love this. I love the way that he's trying to, use the influence of one day cricket and T20 and Test cricket. But mate, there is a limit. There has to be. I mean, just leaving the ball is occasionally a good option in Test cricket. There
Yeah,
was just no thought for it. The ball's swinging away. You're just going to swing at the. I mean, I think in one of our text exchanges, I said, "Where's the Mark Greatbatch? Where's someone
yeah,
like that that's just willing It's just not going to give his wicket away. If England had a player like that, they might have won the Test match. I mean,
Mm.
but it's just, yeah. And then Travis
I,
Head took it away, ironically, took it away playing the style that England played um,
I don't know
from
if you've
them.
ever watched any of the. It's an Australian, mainly a Aussie rules program. It's on YouTube. It's called The Front Bar, and
Yeah,
it's Andy Marr, Mick Malloy, and Sam Pang,
yeah,
um, two Australian comedians and a proper sports commentator, and they do cricket in the summer. And
yeah.
Mick Malloy gets on there, and they were talking about the game, and he said, "Well, there's two ways of looking at it. I mean, there's playing positively, but then there's playing positively, which is what the England way has been described as.
just suicidal sometimes, don't
Oh,
you think?
crazy.
I mean,
I mean, those three wickets that happened, three of the four that happened straight after lunch on
yep,
Saturday,
yep.
wide balls outside off
I
stump,
know. Throw the ball, throw the bat at it.
throw the bat at the ball,
Yep,
and two of them fly straight to second slip, and the
yep,
other one Joe Root plays on.
yeah.
And I mean, that's
Um,
not Joe Root. That's he doesn't play that way. Yeah, sure, he plays positively, but he doesn't fire the ball. And I actually think when you look at that first day when Mitchell Starc got 7 wickets,
yeah.
I actually didn't think he bowled that well. I mean, he bowled
No,
okay.
he was pretty quick, but he was
Yeah.
accurate. I mean, and that's why you got to be against the
Mm.
Palms. Be accurate. Because they're going to throw the bat at it. I mean,
Because I thought Archer and Wood bowled far better than him in the
yeah,
Australian first innings. They were
they
full
were
of fire.
bowling. They were really good. They were bowling well, and they bowled well in the second innings. To be fair, too. I mean,
Yeah.
it was really one innings. One innings. That Travis Head innings won the
Mm.
game for them. Really. And like I say, just the ultimate irony that what did he get? 130 off about 80 balls. So it was
Yeah,
like a Baz ball innings, wasn't it? I mean,
that certainly was.
they just couldn't get him out, and he was seeing it like a beach ball in the end, and it was just like, in a low scoring test, that can always happen, can't it? One guy can just start going, and that's the end of the game. Yeah, man, I'm missing Test cricket as a New Zealander, though. I
Yeah.
really am. I mean, come on. I mean, I
No,
know we're getting it
we've got a three-test series against the West
against
Indies,
the West
which could
Indies.
actually be quite interesting because they've
Could
got
be.
some good young up and coming players. I mean,
They do, especially in the
the
bowling
two
ranks.
the non-brothers, the non-Joseph brothers, Alzari
Mm,
and Shamar Joseph are both
mm.
really fiery bowlers. And Shamar Joseph took to the Australians last year, didn't he? It was it the year
Yeah, he
before?
did. No, a year before
Um,
last. But I mean,
mm,
no, he was fantastic. He announced himself, didn't he? No, they've got some really good bowlers. Their batting is a little bit weak, though.
yeah,
I don't know. It's just going to be good to watch some Test cricket. I doubt the Black Caps will be taking the same Baz ball approach.
wouldn't
Kane
have thought
Williamson
so.
back. It's nice. Kane Williamson's back, which is nice to see.
Yeah,
Obviously, he's got his head screwed on and knows what the proper form of cricket is that he'd like to play. So he says, "I'll just play the the 5 day game. Thanks very much. It's
yep.
the cricket that really
We
counts." But
are we're going to have a very inexperienced bowling attack, apart from Matt Henry, of course,
mm,
because Will O'Rourke's out.
yeah, lots of players out.
Ben Sears is out. Who else is? Well, Jamison, they're managing his workload, so he's
I
not
doubt
playing
he'll
the
play the
first
Test.
test.
Yeah,
They might play him in the second test. I don't know.
give some young
Um,
guys a chance.
so they brought in an old young guy and Jacob
Oh, the
Duffy,
old
the
Jacob
old
Duffy.
young
Yeah,
guy.
he's been bowling well though. He has.
He
He's been
has,
bowling pretty good.
yep,
Yeah,
and Zach Folkes, who has
yep,
also come in. He's got an interesting action.
mate. Lance Cairns.
Yeah,
Off the off foot almost, isn't it? It's not quite
almost.
as
Yeah,
not quite as pronounced as Lance Cairns, but no,
mm,
he just looks like a dibbly dobbly bowler, but he just gets that movement, doesn't he? And he's
yeah,
puts it on the spot. He's an intelligent bowler. He's an intelligent cricketer, actually.
yeah.
He's been a good addition to the Black Caps. No, really looking forward to the Test cricket. I just wish we'd play more.
Yeah.
I just get so sick of the T20 stuff. To be fair, mate, I really do.
Well,
Just give me more
you,
Test
you
cricket.
you forget it after
You
within two
do.
minutes of the game finishing.
You do.
Uh,
You do. You completely forgotten. I mean,
well,
and
yeah, I mean,
Test
you know my
matches.
thoughts on it.
Oh, we're both the same. I mean, we're both old men, grizzling. But anyway, it's just Test cricket. offers something for it's just everything. It's everything of Test. I mean, especially if you're watching, you're watching the Ashes, and then you watch a bit of, you get a bit of T20 in it nowadays anyway. So
Yeah.
it's just something for everyone.
Yes. Now
What I did
speaking of,
notice, though, can I just say one thing quickly?
yeah,
I watched a bit of the India South Africa Test series as well, which is pretty good, and South Africa did the business there. I do notice they don't get crowds for Test cricket even in India, do they? We get crowds in England, you get crowds in Australia, you get crowds in New Zealand, you get crowds in South Africa. I mean,
mm,
I know that's a massive stadium, so they probably still did have 10 or 15, 20,000. But it's weird how the Indians just don't really seem they just love the hit and the giggle now, don't they? A lot
yeah,
more,
they will
which is a
get
bit sad.
crowds when they're playing
Australia
Australia
or
and
England.
England.
Yeah.
But that's
But
all. I mean, when we played over there and beat them, there was hardly anybody in the crowd. Mind you, they, they were shit against us.
they were. So they only cheer on the winners, do they? They only cheer
I
if
think
they're
they're
winning.
fair weather. I think they're fair weather fans. Um,
Okay. Hit us up, Indian
now,
fans.
looks like a bit of trouble at Mill at the in the New Zealand cricket offices at the moment,
What's
where
happening?
it seems the board have lost faith in their CEO, Scott
Oh,
Wienink.
okay.
I don't know if you've heard. They're trying to set up a new T20 league in New Zealand,
Mm,
which is a franchise thing.
mm,
So basically, I think the overall plan is whereas someone like the Royal Challengers Bangalore will play in
mm.
the IPL, but they'll
Yep.
also play in the South African League, and they'll play in
Yep.
the Big Bash in Australia, and this other league they're talking about in New Zealand, the NZL 20,
Yep.
um, is going to be a similar sort of thing. So it'll be franchises, but not linked to the major associations.
Okay.
Now, the major associations are actually behind this. They think it's a great idea,
Mm.
because it's like effectively one
Money.
less thing for them to worry about. But they also
Yep.
get money
Yep.
through crowds, because the games will still be in Mount Maunganui, and they'll still be in Hamilton and McLean Park and Napier and Nelson and Wellington and all that. So they'll get
Yep.
money through gate takings.
Mm.
Um, but apparently, just quietly, the CEO, Scott Wienink, doesn't want it to happen and is trying to delay progress.
Why doesn't he want it to happen? What's the
I,
reason behind, what's his
I
reasoning?
don't know. I don't know. Um,
Haven't we already got a T20 competition?
well, we do, but it's pretty pathetic.
So why
Um,
would this make it any different?
well, you would have the
Just
international
because of
players all
the
coming to play.
Oh, okay. So the same sort of players that play for so they'll be sort of doing a world circuit, will they? Sort of
Yeah,
thing.
so it's a bit like the IPL. They've got, I think
Yeah.
you have to have 6 or 7 Indian players.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
it would
Local
be the New
players. Yep.
Zealand League would have to have 6 or 7 New Zealanders, and the rest would be made up by, um,
Okay. Yeah,
Travis
but
Head and
yeah, international
Virat
players. Yep.
Kohli and, players from all around the world
And are the same players going to play for the Royal Challengers Bangalore, the ones that play
in the IPL.
in the IPL? Will the same players be playing in the same, or is it just going to be like
Don't know.
they're going to have another draft or okay? And there's no explanation as to why he's completely against this.
No, well, he's saying he's not behind it, but the associations and the board are saying
Mm,
he's dragging his heels
mm.
on on making things progress.
That's weird, isn't it?
Um, but he won't say why. Whenever he's questioned about it, oh no,
Mm.
I'm not. No, no, I'm progressing it. No, no.
Well,
So
let, let's be
more
honest. The New
sports
Zealand,
administrators
yeah.
getting involved when they don't need to, or
Mm.
slowing things
We haven't
down. I
heard this
mean,
story before, have we, Macca? Haven't heard this
no,
story
we haven't
before at
heard the
all.
story before.
No, no. And to
Um,
be honest, New Zealand cricket's got a
and I
history.
know we don't talk a lot about women's sport, but New Zealand netball
Oh
have
God.
have said that Nolene Taurua shouldn't have said what she said on her media
Oh,
interviews, and it's just like, just shut up, let her coach, and just get on with the bloody game. Um,
precisely.
oh, for God's sakes!
Administrators sticking their fingers and their noses into where the coach and the manager should be doing the job. If they're not doing the job, get rid of them and get another coach in. But other than that, let them do their job.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, my thoughts on netball, I just think it's terribly run in this country, really.
Oh,
I mean, I just think
atrocious.
most of the best athletes that used to play netball are now playing other sports, a lot of them,
Mm.
and it's just going to continue that way. I just can't see netball surviving, to be honest. As a sport, there's only really three, four countries that play it internationally. If I was a woman, a talented athlete in that sort of sport, you play basketball and
Yeah,
go
exactly.
and get a scholarship in America and maybe make the Olympics. I mean,
Yep.
get paid well.
Oh, but you
I
can.
don't
Oh,
know.
but you can play in the Commonwealth Games if you play netball.
Woo-hoo. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's sad, but that's
Yeah,
the way it is.
it certainly is. It certainly is.
Yeah,
Now, what else is happening around the world? Well, the All Blacks finished
the All
their
Blacks.
tour last week.
Speaking
I
of
think,
gnashing of
well, I
teeth,
think pundits are being a bit harsh
so do I, mate. So do
on
I.
Scott Robertson.
So do
He
I,
only
mate.
lost three tests
I
out of
know.
12 this year.
Get rid of him.
One,
Throw him out. Throw him out. Get
one,
rid of him.
one of them against a really good South Africa team who
Yep.
we'd beaten the week before.
World champion, South African team.
Yes, we lost to Argentina.
Yep.
That was the first test. We thrashed them in the second test.
Hmm.
And we lost to England at Twickenham.
And that was a bad performance, to be fair. That we
It
didn't
was a
play
bad
well.
performance.
We didn't
We
play
didn't
well,
play well.
but show me a record in recent history of any All Black coach having the odd match like that, where I just do not understand why we're all saying throw the baby out with the bathwater. We're only
Yeah,
a year or so away from the World Cup. Give the guy a chance to the World Cup. Let him build up. I'm sure when he was doing it, he was going, okay, Grand Slam tour, that's cool. But his main focus is still on the World Cup, I'm sure.
yeah.
And he's still developing players on that Northern Hemisphere tour. There were some really good performances individually by certain players. And I just think he's building a team. I just do not look, and I am not from Canterbury, okay? I'm not a Scott Robinson massive fanboy, but he's the best coach we've got, I think. And he's way better than Foster. I'm sorry. He just
Yeah.
bloody is. He wins stuff. And I don't give a shit whether you think he's more quirky and he's not of the rugby, the sort of rugby guys that should be coaching and
Oh,
all
he
that sort of
shouldn't be doing that bloody break dance,
bloody
bloody.
dancing around afterwards. What's he doing? It's a game of rugby. And I don't give a shit. I'm sorry. He's the best coach we got, and I think he's got a plan, and I say stick with it, mate.
Yep.
Keep doing what you're doing. And if we lose the World Cup and it's in the semi-final and it's to South Africa, or we lose the World Cup, just base it on, you can't just go
Mm.
one result, and that mate, can we? I don't want to talk about it necessarily, but the rules of rugby,
Oh,
come on. That Irish game over the weekend, they were down
mm.
to 11 players. The ref was just so keen to send players off for fucking anything. It was just
Yep.
ridiculous. It's just the game is so being ruined by referees. I know. It's
Although, in saying that, I'm going to probably sound like a bloody misogynist here, but the woman that refereed the All Blacks
oh
Wales test,
yeah.
I thought had a
Oh,
blinding.
oh yeah, she played well, didn't she? She
She had
played
a
well.
great game.
I thought so too. I thought so
Yeah.
too. Yeah. I mean, no problem with her. It's the person in her ear. I
Yeah.
mean,
Well, that's
what?
the thing. They've got two TMOs now.
Yeah,
One
foul
for
play.
one for foul play, and the other one's
Hmm.
for like they even bloody went back
Oh,
a
two
couple of
minutes or
minutes for a
something.
knock on.
I know. It was absolutely crazy. It's like it's being over refereed and it's being refereed more than once. And then the play breaks down. God help us if we have 2 or 3 minutes of continuous rugby. Hang on, let's
Mm.
go back. I saw something here where someone accidentally pushed someone in a ruck. Let's have a penalty. Let's stop the game and have some more stoppages. It's like, can we just have some continuous rugby? It's just honestly, having a foul play official, I completely understand if there's a piece of foul play.
Yep.
Foul play should be if someone's head highing someone or bitten someone or stood on someone, or that's a piece of foul play. It's not a piece of foul play any other time. I'm sorry, just stay out of it. Let
Yeah.
the referee it.
I actually remember. I'm going back in time here. I know I'm showing my age because I've got grey hair and a white beard. Um, but back in the pre TMO VAR days, um, there was always the comment, "Oh, look, if the referee blew the whistle for every indiscretion on the field, we'd never get any rugby." Well, we're seeing it now.
We are.
You got
We
your
are.
wish.
Yeah, we are. And the game's taking about 3 hours.
Yeah,
It's just it's turning into American football, mate. It really is. It's just stoppage, 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 stoppage. You're like, the game of rugby that was what made it different. It was a continuous game. It was always on the
mm,
go, and it's just getting less and less and less, and it's just set piece to set piece to set piece. The
yeah,
game's become actually there has become a lot less scrums and a lot less lineouts, a lot more up and unders. Have you noticed that? All the,
yes,
the bombing that is taking place, it's absolutely crazy. It's like midfield, doesn't matter where you are.
yep,
It's like attacking bombs all over the place. Now that comes down to the laws and the way it's being refereed. And also obviously teams targeting areas that we're not particularly strong in. We've got a couple of guys that aren't bad under the high ball, but most teams seem to be a little bit better at that than us. So that's just probably good coaching too. But
yeah.
yeah, it's strange the way the game has gone, isn't it? I mean, as far as that all goes, I mean, it's just
Yeah,
not the same sport it was 20 years ago.
I noticed Nigel Owens came out the other day, where he was responding to somebody who'd said that they need to depower the scrums,
Yeah,
because people just are getting hurt. And Nigel Owens comes out, the former Welsh referee,
yeah.
comes out and says, "Well, if you want to depower the scrums, you might as well watch rugby league."
It's true. I mean, you're just restarting the game, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah. Nigel Owens, his brother Gary is
yeah.
probably to blame for those bloody up and unders, eh? Anyway. Anyway, I didn't
Quite
think
right, quite
I
right.
didn't think the All Blacks played that badly on that tour.
No,
I
I don't
think
either.
I saw some progress. Yes, we didn't win the Grand Slam. We only lost one game on the tour. Yes, it was to England. It's the toughest test. I mean, it's the test that we hate losing more than any other
Yep.
test, and it was horrible to take. But throw the coach out because we lost to England.
No,
What is the point of that? To be fair,
no
what would
point
be the point of
whatsoever.
that? Who would you
No
get
point
in?
whatsoever.
We would get worse. I guarantee you would get worse. So
Mhm.
yeah, stupid.
Yeah, quite right. Just to finish off, it's silly season at the moment in the world of baseball.
Yeah.
Um,
What's going
Couple
on?
of
The
early
trades.
signings. Nothing much has happened yet. Sonny Gray has moved from the Cardinals to the Red Sox. So Red Sox tooling up their starting pitchers, as have
Mm,
the Toronto Blue Jays. The losing World Series team have added Dylan Cease, who was pitching for the San Diego Padres next year, 7-year deal worth 210 million.
wow.
Um, None of the other teams have really
Done anything
done
yet?
too much. I think most of it will start happening in the next couple of weeks. They've got the winter meetings in Orlando in about 2 weeks. Obviously, it's Thanksgiving at the moment in the United States, and you don't see many players signing before Thanksgiving. So that's about it. Did you? I don't think
What?
we've spoken since the World Series, have we?
No. Well, I think we
Um,
do. What about the Yankees? What have they sacked their manager yet, or
Not going to
are they
happen.
going to? No, they're not going to.
As much as every fan in the stadium and around the world would like the Yankees to sack their manager, they won't.
Not
And they
happening.
won't sack the general manager either because I don't know, because they're dicks.
Jobs for the
And
boys.
the managing owner, Hal Steinbrenner, isn't a patch on his father.
No,
His father would have
it'd
sacked
be hard to.
Boone.
To be fair,
His father would have sacked Boone 4 years ago.
he would have. He would have. He didn't hesitate, did he? He
Nope,
never hesitated.
never hesitated.
No, so we
Um,
haven't talked about the World Series. It was a fantastic World Series, wasn't it, mate? Seven
it certainly
games.
was. Just a shame that
Um,
the Dodgers won, but anyway,
yeah, but
I thought the Blue
just so
Jays
many
played really well.
moments. So many
Oh,
moments. Just
and to go right to the top of the ninth inning for the Dodgers to finally get back into that game seven.
I know,
Crazy.
incredible, incredible. And that game three that went 18 inning. I mean, that
Oh
was
yeah,
just phenomenal. Has to be one of the best World Series ever. I mean, it has to be.
yeah. It's right up there with 2016 when the Cubs came from 3-1 down to
Yeah,
beat the Indians,
that was
or
hard to
the
beat.
Guardians as they are now. They were the
Yeah,
Indians then,
yeah,
but yeah, I still think that Cubs one just edges this latest one
yeah.
for excitement
Or
factor. And
When the Red Sox broke the curse, that was pretty good too. I mean,
no, I didn't like that one.
good on you, mate. Good on you.
Very good. That's
All
about all
right.
we've
So,
got time for this
have we
week.
solved anything? Have we solved anything? Have we
Oh, not
any?
really.
Ah,
Not really.
nah. Just hope
Let's
we have a couple of
reconvene in a
wins.
couple of weeks' time. We'll do
Sounds
our
good.
rundown of the year in sport, and
Yeah, do
yeah, we might have
winners and
to
losers.
correro a wee bit and come up with some plans for 2026 as to how the
Sounds
Hottie
good.
Sports podcast might look. So
Yeah, that's good. Sounds good.
yeah, we'll see what we've got in the Christmas hamper.
In the
Uh,
repertoire. If you've got any thoughts, comments, anything like that, we'd love to hear from you, wouldn't we, Macca? We'd love to hear
we
from you.
certainly would.
Tell us what we need to do to improve, other than have a shave,
Yeah.
have a haircut. Yeah.
Yeah, well, people are starting to call me Santa Claus down the streets of Greytown at the moment, so
Ho,
must be
ho,
time for a
ho.
shave. Well, that's about it
And on that
from
bombshell.
me, and it's a good afternoon to you, and or a good morning wherever you are, and whatever time you're watching. That's a goodbye from me.
And it's a goodbye from him.